Well, howdy, y'all. It is tea time. Time to stream. Welcome, everybody. How are you all doing? Oh, that's what I want. Yeah. It's tea time. Hello, Puddy. Lacking sort of anything else to play until Friday. Gonna play some Assassin's Creed to the Road. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I just hit. I don't think I was docked properly. Oh. We've immediately got a sound glitch. I don't think my cannons are going to... Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's grab that cargo. Bink. Right, where are we going? Right into an island by the looks of things, but, you know. Oh, I gotta go around the island either way. Either way I go, I'm gonna end up being attacked by a fort, so... let's just go this way around.
Where am I to go? Where am I to go?
Hey, hey!
I roll and go. Oh, where am I to go? Me Johnny, oh, where am I to go? I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Oh, way up on that sky, that's where you're bound.
I'm gonna be attacked on my way through.
Weather there, Captain.
A spot of weather. A spot of weather indeed. The danger has not passed. There we go. Oh, that's not a fort. That's just a stronghold on that island. Okay.
Enemies firing! Spartan yourselves! Brace yourselves!
Is this the right way to get around the island? Oh, I don't even need to be here. Turn around. Bring her around.
Enemies firing! Taking damage here!
Oof, that ship's got a lot of health.
Fire!
Oh, what is it? Just a brig? It is a brig. It's a high-level brig. Travel speed. Nyum. Hey, Galena. How you doing? Ah, you missed. You suck. Come on. Come on. There we go. You know, so far I'm enjoying this Assassin's Creed more than Black Flag for the one simple reason that the ship isn't being like pushed into every fucking mission. So far, most of the missions we've done have been on foot, which I really like. Whereas in Black Flag, it was like almost every mission was like, yeah, do this ship stuff. Naval battles, yay. I'm like, but I don't wanna. Oh, this guy's gonna be yelling at me. Let's change that. Is there a dock here? I don't think there's a dock here. There is a dock here.
Douse the royals and tops! We're heading hard for land, sir! Get them aloft!
I'm not too bad.
All sail.
Sing along. Okay, is there a viewpoint here? I imagine there's a viewpoint here. It's really far inland if it is. Okay. I love the prosperity system. I had a look at it, I can't remember where I found it. It might be in Shay upgrades. No, but there's like a screen. There we go. Prosperity rewards, and it shows you like all the ranks of prosperity. It goes all the way up to 50% extra income from renovations, which is fucking crazy.
So, Colonel, it seems my life has an open book to you.
Men from my regiment found you delirious and half-drowned. I did not know who you were. But what you were was obvious.
Oh, you saw
I
those,
brought
huh?
you to the Finnegans for care.
Not so hidden.
Their late son was one of our order.
Master Johnson was furious.
It was a risk, but I suspected you might have left your brothers behind.
Colonel, the manuscript, why return it to me?
Because, Master Cormac, you earned my trust. It could not be in better hands.
This is where we turn on yeah, and go
Respectfully,
back to the
sir.
assassins.
I'm more of a target than you now.
Gentlemen, Kesegawase is rallying to storm Albany. His allies threaten a friendly Oneida village, and French troops have already entered our territory.
You just woke up an
Might
hour
be
ago
able
and you
to
need a
delay
nap
the
already.
French
That's
and
my
help
life.
the Oneida.
We will ready the defenses in Albany.
That's just
If we
every
are to
day for
defeat
me.
Kesegawase and his allies, I need to help the Oneida and see what I can do about the French.
Johnson stockpiled powder and shot here.
Bless him.
Bless him. Bless his cottons. I have 10,000 monies. Well, I know what we're doing is really important, but there's money down here, so... Yeah. Plus my bank was full. Ah, there's a Templar map for this location. Oh well.
Captain
Cormac,
Sir, I'm not to pry, but would you happen to know if Kesegawase has any weaknesses?
No. He's an assassin, they don't do
He
weakness.
hasn't any. He was a scout and mercenary long before he joined the assassins.
May Lady Luck be with you then.
I make my own luck.
The Colonel exerts a certain amount of control over the army, or part of it anyway.
So I want to go into this cave, I guess. That's what it looks like that is.
We need both the soldiers and their native allies if we're to set up a proper defense against Kesegawase.
Kesegawase has allies in every tribe that sided with the French, as well as many others. Trappers, hunters, scouts. We'll need all the help we can muster.
You guys done chatting?
Anchor away!
Yeah, I'm sure there's shinies like that one. How the fuck do I get to that? Oh. Okay, not quite as simple as I thought it would be. Probably climb this, right? Nope. Well, now I'm just wet. Actually, I wanted to go up that, not slide under it. That's fine. Never mind what I want. I'm just the one in control. At least you'd think I was in control. That's what the game would have me believe.
I have half a mind to blow up his head before he sounds another heat
Oop, shit. Hello. Ow. We fight! For the Father of Understanding! I'm just cut this flag down. You guys have fun.
I'm not going to battle on empty stomachs, Corp. That's what it's to be. I'm not going to battle on empty stomachs. Let's celebrate.
Well, that went well. Hello, friend.
Remain unsure I'll be able to pay the quartermaster to replace those. Victory! I'll have to borrow from that mother.
Victory. Get this viewpoint. If I can figure out how to get to it. Oop. Sorry.
It's a pity we have not gotten paid in so long.
This is not the way.
Tonight we get drunk on
He does not know the way.
I'm going to drink myself silly tonight. We deserve it. You should have had me won. When he found my dagger.
Hey, another native pillar. That's not climbable. Climb up the rock! There we go. I have no idea how to get to this viewpoint. Oh, this is another one of these. Okay.
J'ignore si je verrai le jour prochain sur le nez. Ah, de discipline.
Ow.
Come on, man. Just a little more. Je crois qu'on peut l'entendre. Je le sens.
Oh.
Ou bien le cuistot a voulu m'empoisonner pour avoir couché avec sa femme.
Other red dot up here. Oh, that's the other French flag. Is this another one of those can't fucking climb it rocks?
Endless skirmish.
Ow.
Come on, man. Just a little more. Come on, man. Come on, forever. Let us drink to a while.
This is one for you, man!
Hey, Adrian. Or Goodbye, Adrian. I'm not sure what the benefit of this is. I mean, I get a bit of money, that's all very well and good, but still. I don't know how to get to this fucking viewpoint. Why would I want to climb that tree? Come on. Well, there's no way up there, so I can't see it being that way. What are the chances that the only way to this viewpoint is to sail my ship around the fucking island? There's like a climb up point there, but I can't get to it. I don't think I can climb across these rocks anyway. Oh, I absolutely can. Well, there was all that time wasted. Adrian, English. Or, you know, less Google Translate. April Fools? I fucking hate April Fools. Plus, isn't April Fool's only like a thing for the morning, and it's 1:20 p.m. here, so you're out of time. Kill!
Bouge plus d'un pouce. Attends-toi à saigner. Je peux tirer.
I'm prank proof. Very deliberately, yes. Oh, jump onto the tree. Oh, I miss Assassin's Creed Unity's parkour. Where it actually made sense. You know, you had your buttons for up and your button for down. And that was it. That was the parkour for that game. In this one it's like hold right trigger and hope for the best. Which is annoying because there seems to be no other way up onto this tree. Yeah, this is the only way onto this tree. Maybe not supposed to use that tree, but it's one of the fucking forked trees. There's no other tree to use. There's no tree nearby that goes high enough. I doubt I can get to it from this one, because the height difference is too much. Yeah, I can't jump onto that from here. Why do these fucking Assassin's Creed characters never have a lantern? Well, I'm never getting that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, it's up there. Congratulations. Connor and Arno had lanterns sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. And even then, Connor only had it when you were underground. I'd like a character that just, like, carries one around at all times. That would just be fantastic. This is Uncharted all over again. Like, what a minor inconvenience. Oh, there's one of those blueprints. In Dragon's Dogma, having a lantern is one of the main mechanics. Yeah, because nighttime is, like, pitch black. I remember playing that game, like, once. I don't know if I'd ever play it again. Like, it was okay. Didn't feel... Like, the story didn't feel super fleshed out, but, you know, it was okay. The gameplay mechanics are pretty well done. The longer you play it, the better it gets, especially with Dark Arisen expansion. Yeah, I've never played the Dark Arisen expansion. I only played the original. Might be one to add to the list, I suppose. Fighting the big monsters on Dragon's Dogma was incredible, because you could, like, climb them all. And it definitely had one of the best dragon fights in video game history, if not the best, in, like, the main final boss. Like the big red dragon at the very end. I don't remember what the... I know there's like a dragon after that. Like a big black dragon that like is a cumulative community damage or something like that. I don't really remember that fight at all. I just remember the big red dragon. Skyrim can suck it. Skyrim's dragons were all the same. Hey, let's dance. How many black bear pelts do I need for crafting in general? So I tend to just farm in the area I am in. There's polar bears? Dude, that's awesome. Well, there's one. I should do some whaling at some point. Fucking narwhal, are you serious? There's two. 4. Because I can count. 8. 8 total. Grand. You think Capcom is working on Dragon's Dogma 2? The director admitted he could have made it earlier, but he wanted to release... Was Dragon's Dogma 1 Capcom? I don't remember who it was made by, but I didn't realize it was Capcom. Doesn't seem very much like their kind of style. Oh. It very much doesn't seem like a Capcom game. I would love if this rain just stopped. Zeus hates stone pillars. Seems that way. Right, is there anything else up here before I head back down? I think so. Hey, the rain stopped. Asking you shall receive, I guess. Oh, hello. I don't think I'm going to find 8 bears up here, but it's going to be nice to get 2. Is there a way through here? Or do I have to jump down from that pillar? I think I have to jump down from that pillar. Or not. Oh, another cave. Oh, this cave doesn't really go anywhere.
In the first days of the world, the earth was covered with water. There was no light in the sky, neither sun at day, nor stars or moon at night.
In the beginning there was man. Or some such thing. The earth was covered with water. Kevin Costner drank his own pee. I'm sure those two are greatly unrelated, but somehow seem very related. Okay, so I guess I'm jumping down now. There's loot over here. Have I never seen that movie? No, probably not. There's a lot of movies you'd think I'd seen that I haven't seen. Oh, this is how I get up there. See, you can jump onto that tree. I fucking told you. Feels like I should have just been able to jump on that tree from, like, where I was earlier, but okay. There's one more chest here. I don't know why I'm doing this on stream. I usually leave it off stream. But not from down there, but you should have been able to, because that's logical. Oh, cave. There's a renovation here? Where the fuck? I imagine I need to destroy a fort or something, liberate this zone before I can renovate anything. Oh well. Have you guys heard that Square Enix sent out copies of Final Fantasy VII early to try and beat the distribution issues of coronavirus? And like people across Europe have already got their copies of Final Fantasy VII. So naturally, Square Enix said, please don't try and spoil the game for other people. And with that in mind, there are people streaming the full game right now. Just streaming it. Or at least releasing videos on YouTube of them playing the game. Like, that's illegal, man. That's literally illegal. There's a thing that says you're not allowed to do that, and you know, people dumb. I hate people. I'm gonna get it digitally because I don't have money till Friday anyway.
Catch some wind.
So I'll pre-order it digitally then.
Clew up.
Let the anchor go.
I mean, you can't majorly spoil the game for me because I played the original so many times. I know the story pretty well. But there's gonna be like new shit in there anyway. And I don't want that new shit spoiled for me because I know, like, minor spoilers, although they've been advertising it pretty, like, aggressively. Sephiroth, like, makes his appearance in the whole Final Fantasy VII story way earlier than he used to do in the original. Like, they've kind of made that the focus of the remake, is that this is Cloud versus Sephiroth, which makes sense. Let's go round shot strength. So like, there's all that I don't want spoiled for me. I don't want how they're introducing him and that kind of thing spoiled for me. But like most of the game, you know, I pretty much know because of the original. But then they are trying to stress that this is like, they're trying to call this more of a reimagining than an actual remake, which, you know, you can kind of see because it is different story-wise. Katana. Hey, they got the Assassin's Creed symbols on them. That's kind of cool. Arno's sword. That doesn't look anything like Arno's sword. Arno's sword was a piece of Eden. It's kind of cool that they've got that there, though. I'll use burning oil one day. I don't know when, but, you know, I might. We've docked, haven't we? Arno's sword was a piece of shit that broke. I don't remember that. When was that? I don't remember Unity fabulously. I just remember it had like the best parkour mechanics in the series. Oh. Are these all stalkers? Is this just gonna whisper me about everyone? Or are there actual stalkers, like, in the shrubbery and shit? Oh, there's one over there. Surprise, motherfucker, I'm the stalker now. When it went boom and killed Elise. The Sword of Eden broke at that point? I didn't realize it broke. I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was flabbergasted by the Sword of Eden breaking. The game uses that as an excuse to not include any laser mechanics for Arno. Oh, so the sword doesn't shatter, it literally breaks and no longer works. I see what you mean. You guys hold on, I'm gonna kill these people first. Surprise, mother... Okay, or don't assassinate. There we go.
Oh, my thanks indeed, good sir.
That was a legitimately sad scene, I think, when Elise died, because I really liked the character. But man, the way Arno just slowly inserts his blade into, what was his name? Ah, fuck. I used to be able to remember his name really well, now I just can't. But when he slowly inserts his wrist blade into the guy's neck, that was brutal. Germain, that's the one. I was going to say Lafayette, but that was a different character. I think it was from the same game, though. Lafayette was AC3. It was.
What's in the cave?
I'm playing AC3. I don't remember a Lafayette. Unity had Robespierre. Oh. Oh yeah, Lafayette. Okay, yeah, no, I don't remember now. I don't really care about the American Revolution, so for those Americans that are yelling at me right now, I'm not American, so we don't care. I know he's one of your big names, but we don't care. To me, he's just an Assassin's Creed character.
How do I get into that tent?
You have my gratitude, son.
Below me, I guess. Where is the stalker? Oh, there you are.
You there! Make sure you find them all!
Okay. They died. I hope there were no constraints in this. So assassins are threatening innocents? Yeah, that doesn't quite seem right, does it? Although aren't these just mercenaries that work for assassins? Not technically the assassins themselves. Come here.
So long as we hold the old woman hostage, these Oneida will not help the English.
Come here. That seemed a bit dramatic, but alright. Why was that guy Scottish? Next one's over there. There's no real above route to them. I guess I can just cross the waterfall. Shit. Shit.
Halt! Let us have a word, chum.
Hey, Bear! Wow, he gave up real easy. What am I doing?
slip away. Come back here right now.
Am I on Endor? Yes. We're going to be fighting Ewoks any minute now.
Stop right there! You shall perish!
In wrestling, we call that move an STO. And I think the fact that he's doing that while his blade is in someone's throat is fucking cool. Where you push someone down while sweeping their leg, I mean. It's called an STO. If you had a tree city like Endor, you'd never come down again. You think you could just own an entire tree city, do you? Someone's quite ambitious with life.
Look out for
I just like that Slytherin is whispering to me.
Venerable one. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. I am a friend.
A friend indeed. You have the gratitude of my people, Shay Patrick Cormac. For as long as you shall walk this earth, you will have a place here, among us.
My thanks.
It is I who thank you, young man. Would you be so kind as to walk with me? I am called Onata. There is a legend among my people. It tells of how the land under our feet was born, and how good and evil came into this world.
Spooky door.
The Sky Woman scattered her wisdom throughout our land. If you follow her path, you shall learn the true history of our people, and perhaps even uncover the reward locked within this cave.
Oh, this is going to be what the totems are for. I get it now.
You honor me, venerable one.
It is you who honor us, Shay Patrick.
Or the cave paintings. Sounds like she was referring to the cave paintings, but it could be the totems. Oh look, it's armor. That's disappointing. I no longer care. It's just telling... I guess it's about the pillars then. Because it's just telling me where they are. Moving on swiftly. There's lots of stuff here. Birds! Tweet, tweet!
All the animals dove as deep as they could to find land. None could hold their breath long enough until finally Muskrat brought up a little bit of earth in his paws.
Okay, but why not? Why not just get the fish to do it? because the fish are lazy. It's fair, I suppose. Is it ever daytime in this game? Like, it's been nighttime for fucking ages.
That's the way.
Oh, that was a map. I thought that was a war letter. It's dark and edgy, just like Shay's Inner Turmoil. That was deep, man. That was deep. That looks awfully far away and glitching. What is happening to my ship? Gist has been on the booze again. What is happening to my ship? When a ship and a river love each other very much. When I get over there, I expect to find my ship capsized.
Has it gone mad?
Utterly and completely. Why put birds there? Birds are the universal Assassin's Creed symbol for there's a fucking haystack below, go ahead and jump. Now I don't get to see what state my ship was in. Too bad they retired parachutes after Revelations. Yeah, but didn't they introduce... Oh no, they introduced them in Brotherhood. Because you could jump off like that fucking really tall building. Yeah, don't act like you weren't fucking with my ship.
Those cross-jack yards already.
Where are we going now? Oh. Nice and far away, huh?
Tops, gallants, royals, studs.
I mean, it wouldn't be very far away, but there's fucking so much land in the way. Oh well, I get cargo and shit as I go.
I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. A party lay back. Taking your snack. Say you can turn around the captain heave a pole. About ships, nation boys be ready. About the rise around the hole.
Oh no, keep singing. That was beautiful. It bothers you the way Gist says gallons and royals, they're types of sails, not types of sailors. I just want to leave.
Crushed on the rocks, Captain.
I just want to go home.
Do not let her ram us, Captain! Use explosive shots! They are firing a volley!
Burn! Burn it all! Play us a tune, boys.
And we were fishing off haze for all night, shooting and holing and trolling all night in that windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. When up jumped a herring, the queen of the sea, says now, "Oh skipper, you cannot catch me in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together." We sighted a thrasher, a slash in his tail. Time now, old skipper, to hoist up your sail in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. Then up jumps a slipsail as strong as a horse. Says now, old skipper, you're miles off course in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. Then along comes a place who's got spots on his side. Says not much longer these seas you can ride in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. Then up rears a conger as long as a mile. Wind's coming eastly, he says with a smile. In the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the
Loose topsails, gallants and royals.
I think what that these fishes are saying is right.
Yeah.
We'll haul up our
So does it
gear and steer
does it not make
for the
sense?
light
I don't know anything about sailing.
stormy old weather. When the
Isn't he basically saying loose all the sails, but like individually? What the fuck happened here?
Damn the devil! What happened here?
Kesigawase.
Well, then we are too late.
No. Fort Fredericks is nearby. I'm sure the Colonel can hold it.
You heard the captain, lads! Make haste!
Get the mainsails
Go.
into the wind! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
The way he says it sounds something like loose topsails, George and Steve. Yeah, I see what you mean. Am I supposed to dock
Clews
here?
up! These are sticks! Trim us off the wind!
I guess so.
Keep her safe while I'm gone, Gist.
I don't think that actually docked. Can we dock, please?
Loose mainsails!
Come on, trim those sheets!
Reef! Shorten all sail!
Anchor!
Yeah, I suppose it's the tone he uses, you know, loose topsails, gallants and royals. I like the George and Steve bit though. I like to think that's their names. The names of the topsails, the gallants and royals. Okay, stay out of combat. Stealth and Assassin's Creed game, here we go. This isn't going to be too bad. I don't want to jump onto that tree because there's a guard nearby who's going to see me. I just fucking know it. I want to climb to the other side, but that's fine. There it is. There's all the guards in the world. Guess I'm not going to the other side just yet. Let's try these trees here. Boop, beep, beep, beep. Oh, okay, they can all see me. It's fine. I wish these buildings were a little bit taller, but it's fine. Run, Shay! Am I in combat? I thought I just heard the combat bunk. No, okay. I was sure I'd heard the tone that signifies combat. Hey, there we go. Use the puckle guns to my advantage. I don't even know where to start. I take it I need that British casualties to not hit bottom. Yeah. Use puckle guns to my advantage? What, from outside the fort? Just bring my ship round? That'd be fucking ridiculous. Just go in the front. Yeah, okay, fuck the puckle guns. Attack!
This is Kasegawas's work, isn't it?
I believe it is, but I've not yet seen the devil. The manuscript.
You keep it safe. Bring it to the Morrigan. That's an order.
Who are you to give me orders? I outrank you.
I'm not part of your army, Colonel. I'll take care of the defenses until you get back.
Hey, there he is.
Kasegawase.
Kill him using a puckle gun. Okay.
You truly believe you can best me, traitor? Templar dog.
Is he going to be running away or chasing after me?
You truly believe you can best me, traitor?
Got him.
We trained you well, traitor.
Kasegawase. It didn't have to be this way.
It did. You are an enemy. Achilles will see you dead.
What he's doing is wrong.
Who are you to judge? The Templars will fail. You will fail. Monroe is already dead.
What do you mean?
Liam.
Oh dear. Whoa, 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 that's enough of the parkour gun, okay?
Colonel was heading for the dock. A huge man with an axe was chasing the Colonel.
Liam carries an axe. I had plenty of time.
The Colonel! He's trapped inside!
Help! Save the Colonel!
I did it!
The manuscript. An assassin took it.
Why did I leave it with you?
I'll get it back. I swear it.
Shay.
Think I can now go to the ship cabin and switch the upgraded Templar outfit? I'll go have a look. I would have preferred to fight Kasegawase. I did, with a gun. Yeah, a mounted machine gun. Or the closest thing we can get at the time. Skull versus bullet. How many sequences are there in this game? I suppose I could just check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 7? Is that it? 7 sequences? This is a short game. This might not last us till Friday. Doesn't seem terribly different. I mean, I know there's like more red on it, but... yeah. 6 plus Parisian memories? Is that like DLC? This is exactly what I was wearing before. It did not change a thing. It's put me back in the interim outfit. This is the interim outfit. Hold on a second. No, that's definitely the interim outfit. Yeah, it's still the interim outfit. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal, really. I don't suppose I have much in the way of materials, do I? Not particularly. I should go hunting. Let's buy some weapons and shit first. Oh yeah! I've been waiting for this weapon. I think that's the closest you can get to like his swords from the trailers and shit as well. Oh, I now have no more money. That's fine. Yeah, it's annoying because my weapon's changed. Is this New York? Nice. Oh, okay, I guess I'm climbing that now. Oh, I could have just gone into the house and changed. Oh well. Oh, it's a really nice sword. Reminds me of the 11th century Templars. Rather than running around with a fucking cutlass. I was always more of a fan of the more Western style swords than the, well, more of like the 11th century Western style swords rather than like curved blades. Is that Charles Lee or is that... Yeah, that would be Charles Lee at this point. And the shadowy figure...
You swear to uphold the principles of our order? And all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. You are now a Templar, harbinger of a new world. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
It's SEO. No, wait. Yeah, I was wondering if that might be like Charles Lee's father, because I know they mention him in Assassin's Creed 3 when you meet Charles Lee. But I suppose given the time, it would make more sense if that was Charles Lee. And then I realised that's got to be Hatham. Yay! Oh, there we go.
Now.
That looks
I'm
better.
starting to see why you're so interested in Shay Cormac.
Oh, for goodness sake. I don't want to be out of the Animus. I like it in there.
Shay has seen the true face of the world.
This is technically a
And he has
cutscene, I suppose.
chosen his path accordingly. A similar choice will soon present itself to you.
I choose the Assassins any day.
I did not think you'd get this far, but you seem to be on the right track. We still can't access the servers in the basement, but there's another one located at the top of the building near Melanie's office. That's your next stop.
I choose Pikachu. It's a fair choice, I understand. Wait, Melanie's the CEO now? What happened to that other guy? Oh, CCO, never mind. You remember some Let's Player thought the regular Connor at the end of King Washington DLC was Ezio at first. Hope I'm doing well and liking this game. I'm liking it more than AC4. Oh, good thing I'm on my way there anyway. The other guy went missing during AC4. I thought so. I don't remember AC4 very well because it didn't interest me that much. I sort of like put up with it until the end of the game, really. Didn't really do any of the DLC, didn't do Freedom's Cry. I was just done with it. Like, I don't think I don't know if I can like replay the DLCs for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because I've already done them off stream during that sort of 10-month period where I wasn't streaming. I played through the Fate of Atlantis. I don't think we did any of that on stream, and I don't know if there's a way to like replay the DLCs. Even if there is, I don't know if I'll be doing it, because Odyssey is another one that just, by the end of it, I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. Hooded sweatshirts of any kind are not permitted within the buildings. If you see any individual wearing a hood of any kind, report them to security immediately. Oh dear. Should the weather be unpleasant, we strongly recommend the use of umbrellas. Anyone displaying an overt fondness for the colour grey should also be treated with suspicion. Because assassins... Oh, this place is a mess. This is the CCO fucking level. Why is it so messy? I suppose I should go see Melanie before I do anything else. If anything, just to shut that woman up in my ear. Wasting toilet paper, yeah, right. You kind of like this one over 4 too. There's so many more like on-foot missions. The thing that pissed me off about 4, and I might have said this on stream already. The thing I find weird is that AC4, like in AC3 they introduced the ship and naval battles and all that kind of thing, and yeah, it was fine. It was just like a small portion of the game. And then in AC4 they absolutely rammed it down our throats. They put it in almost every fucking mission. There were even like ship stealth missions where you got like quietly follow a ship while you're in your ship. Just turn around, you can see another ship behind you. It didn't make fucking sense to me. But people loved Assassin's Creed 4. Arkham Knight did the same thing with the Batmobile, and people hated Arkham Knight. I don't understand that logic. The cleaners went home because of Corona. That makes sense. I didn't think of that. Yeah, you're right. Hey Melanie, before we talk, I'm gonna see if there's anything fun to take in your office. Any of those tablets lying around. I don't suppose there would be, because that wouldn't make sense, but... You treat this place much better than your old boss. In your honest opinion, the first sequence in Havana was the best part of the game? Absolutely. Because it all took place in a city.
He was my predecessor as chief creative officer.
That was it, Olivier Gagnon.
Otto Berg is a representative from our parent company, Abstergo Industries. He's showing you the true history.
Too much ship action in 4 and not nearly enough land action? Yeah, it was Pirates Creed, or Pirate Simulator, not Assassin's Creed.
Passionate about our work, but a year ago, he caught a glimpse of this truth. They never found his body. This is not the way we normally bring people up to speed on these matters, but you've worked hard and are proving yourself, so I'm granting you level 2 security access.
You didn't even know I had level 1, did you?
The servers on this floor should unlock more of Shay's memories.
Whatever happened to that standalone naval game anyway from Ubisoft, Skull and Bones? Well, they realised they'd already made it. It was called Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Hey, look at that. Oh, you can actually step outside. That's nice. As soon as I saw that Skull and Bones game, I was like, oh, they're re-releasing Assassin's Creed 4. They announced it and showed gameplay multiple times, but it's not out yet. Yes, it is. It's Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. To Jean-Francois from Melanie LeMay, subject Haytham. Just to keep you in the loop, I heard back from editorial this morning. The story itself is untouched, but this is going to be the menu text for Haytham Kenway feature. Devoted patriot, celebrated scholar, loving father, exclusive to Helix. Witness the rise and martyrdom of one of the American Revolution's least known heroes, a Helix exclusive. I think it fits perfectly with the title you've chosen, The Lone Eagle. Haytham is going to appeal to a wide audience, and his story is going to definitely... The grammar here. His story is definitely going to give people a bad case of the feels, as those internet kids like to say. Oh my god, I'm old, aren't I? Yes, you are. Ironically, rumours say it's because they decided to add more land gameplay. So it's going to be more of an Assassin's Creed game than Assassin's Creed 4. That's one of the reasons I didn't like Odyssey. Didn't feel enough like Assassin's Creed. You had fucking superpowers. Like, I understand that you essentially had a piece of Eden, but you had fucking superpowers.
Please don't disappoint me like Olivier did.
He was your boss. I'm sure you disappointed him. I prefer the traditional...
You want to know what happens next?
The traditional simulation style that Assassin's Creed used to be. I doubt they're going to go back to that because, you know, times have moved on, but, you know, a man can dream. Origins was great. I really liked Origins. But Odyssey was too long, too big, and too many superpowers. Oh, that's gonna make things more difficult later on. Let's see, I'm sure I can find out, like, how far through we got.
François Macandal saved Baptiste from slavery and inducted him into his so-called brotherhood. Macandal was a vicious mentor, and in his desperate attempt to liberate slaves, he broke his own creed by indiscriminately killing nobles. Misguided as they are, some assassins are honorable. Macandal was not one of them. Thanks to the calculating genius of Madeleine de Lille, the Templars made an example of Macandal by way of public execution in 1758. His pathetic excuse for a brotherhood quickly fell apart. When his comrade and childhood friend Agathe fled to Louisiana, Baptiste saw the futility of his former life in Macandal's brotherhood. Madeleine saw Baptiste's potential and instructed her Templars in New Orleans to strike a deal with him. If he could draw Agathe out of hiding and eliminate him, he would be granted a place in the Templar Order. Although Baptiste was killed by the assassin Abelin de Cambrai, his path clearly demonstrates the inherent superiority of Templar ideals over assassin terrorism.
Right, so in our playthrough of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we did part 1 of the Atlantis DLC. Have I played Liberation? Yeah, I streamed Liberation. I 100%ed it. It wasn't very long, but then again, it was a PSP game originally, so that kind of makes sense. You never made it past the second recall mission in Odyssey? The plot twist that the father was to be killed in the first mission was... What? Oh, the second real mission in Odyssey. The plot twist that the father was to be killed in the first mission was a plot and a twist and a half, but the contractor straight up telling you to kill your mother too, reasoning, well, since you killed your dad already, that really broke you. And you mean you could write a book about the difference between AC2 and AC Odyssey? That being said, you did kind of like Origins. I really enjoyed Origins because it still felt like an Assassin's Creed game, and it felt more like an Assassin's Creed game than what they'd been doing for quite a while. You know, it brought the series back and it modernized it. It added some new features like the RPG elements and that kind of thing. And then they brought out Odyssey, and it was just like, what the fuck? You did so well. What is this? And like, I understand making a nice big game. You know, you want a nice big map, but the fucking, it's like. The map in Odyssey was like the map in Skyrim. It's a big open map with fuck all of interest in it. You know, they had these tiny little things that were there to just make you feel like there's something in the map, but really there isn't. Just the same like 3 different activities over and over again in this like giant, needlessly big map. There was no reason to make the map that big. And the game that fucking long. It dragged on. It dragged on a lot. But yeah, in our stream playthrough, we did the first episode of Fate of Atlantis. I will look into maybe seeing if there's a way to replay the DLC missions, because we did episode 1. We may as well do episode 2 and 3 if we've got time between the games that we've got planned at the moment. Just so that I've got them done, and just so that we got some closure in case there's, you know... I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say it now. when I go back to work and when wrestling starts up again and I can go back to training, I don't know if I'm going to have time to keep streaming. That's the one of the big reasons I stopped streaming before, was I just didn't have fucking time. I would like to, and I'm going to make an effort to continue to stream. It will be very, very rare, because, like I said, there'll be work, and I do like 30 hours a week. I do wrestling training 3 days a week, and I like to sort of work out. I've got like dumbbells at home, and I like to work out, you know, most of the other evenings that I have free. Monday I would probably be able to stream very consistently, because I work the morning shift and then I've got all evening free, so I'd probably be able to work Monday evening. Tuesday I don't think I'd be able to stream. Wednesday I would have training. Thursday I might be able to stream. You know, it would take a lot of figuring out. If I can't do it, I'll have to let you guys know, but if I can, it will probably be not as often. Once a month. I would try and make it far more often than once a month. You know, at least 2 or 3 times a week. But we'd have to see. But yeah, if another Assassin's Creed game comes out and I am able to stream it, I would like to have the Fate of Atlantis finished on stream so that everyone can sort of keep up with me, because there's like, I assume the story of the Fate of Atlantis is important to whatever's going to happen next. But we'll have to see.
I've got your animus ready and waiting.
Yeah, but I've got level 2 clearance now, so I'm going to go explore everything. I think there's a way to replay the DLC episodes.
Numbskull. I've got the next set of Shay's memories loaded up and ready to go.
We are nearly there. Know that you are aiding a worthy cause, even if you do not yet know what it is.
I think I've already been in here. It's pretty obvious, Berg. What did he say? I wasn't paying that much attention. Is it still locked? Hey.
I'm bored out of my skull.
Okay.
But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
Don't you have a fantastic job? These are both level 3. Okay, well, see you later, lobby. Do I have feet? I don't have feet. We've never even seen any physical evidence that I have hands, to be honest, so... Know that you're helping a worthy cause, even if you don't know what it is. It's the Templar cause. You've been duped. Not duped. You've been figured out. Go with that. Is that level 1 or level 2? I can't even see. Have I done everything in here? Okay, I've done everything in here. We have. You held your controller up a few times. It's fair. You got me. There aren't that many first-person games with feet. No, it always disappoints me. Mirror's Edge. That one had feet. Best first-person game ever. You look down, you have no feet. I'm a freak! Off the top of your head, The Darkness, Syndicate, Wolfenstein, and Mirror's Edge 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't know any others. I don't really play first-person games that often, though, to be fair. To M.O. from Melanie LeMay. Hi, M.O. I think we should focus on George Washington rather than Connor. Washington and the Wolf has a nice ring to it. Take part in the unlikely friendship between America's revered hero General George Washington and a sullen Mohawk native named Connor. A stirring tale of violence, vengeance, and betrayal set during the earliest years of the American Revolution. George Washington, we can franchise. I don't know that we'd get more than one feature out of Connor. Plus, don't even get me started on his wife or the way he died. What a mess. No, tell us. Because I still don't know. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't like these. Okay. Honestly, I've come to the point where I just move them randomly and hope they get to where they're supposed to be eventually.
Given the nature of our current investigation, I have been looking at other assassins who, despite themselves, have helped the Templar cause. The first is Clay Kazmarek, who infiltrated Warren Viddick's Animus project in Rome.
It's the fastest way. Thanks.
16. Kazmarek's rich ancestry helped Viddick to identify the Renaissance assassin Ezio Auditore as a person of interest. Driven mad by overexposure to the Animus, he committed suicide. However, Kazmarek may have unexpectedly become useful again. While in the Animus, Subject 16 came into contact with the first civilization entity known as Juno. Perhaps studying his bizarre Animus experiences can help us find a way to deal with the looming threat Juno promises. With Subject 16 out of the picture, Viddick needed a replacement. Desmond Miles, a runaway assassin, was captured in September 2012 and was used as Animus Subject 17 to further the search for an Apple of Eden. He managed to escape and uncovered an imminent threat to the planet. A solar flare similar to the one that wiped out the precursor race over 75,000 years ago. Desmond Miles also reactivated a first civilization temple in New York and used it to save the world, but it cost him his life. Abstergo recovered his body. In death, Desmond Miles became Sample 17, and his valuable genetic data was uploaded to the cloud servers in order to benefit all branches of Abstergo. Whether they live or die, we must continue to find ways to make the assassins work for us.
In a Unity companion book, they revealed his wife took his kids and left him, but later on, one of the writers said it was just Templar propaganda. Well, that's the thing. You can't take anything that happens in this building as fact, because it could just be Templar propaganda. Actually, they revealed Connor's daughter in a comic, AC Reflections number 4. It was a decent little story. For some reason, she had the Eagle drone powers from Origins and Odyssey. Was it written around the time of Origins and Odyssey's sort of development? Because I think they really like that Eagle drone thing and really fucking started pushing it. Yeah, it was. That's probably why then. Oh, wow, this hurts my soul. This is fucking dumb. This one hurts my brain. There we go. Oh my god. The Reflections miniseries was about Berg looking into small bits of lives of Altair, Ezio, Connor and Edward.
It is 4:26 on December 13, 2012. Debriefing of Sigma Team's Cairo operation. Debriefing conducted by Abstergo psychiatrist Tibor Hashek, Level 7, and Director of Operations Letitia England, Level 9. State your name and rank for the record.
Juhani Otso Berg, service number OP114-8506-B, Master Templar.
How would you classify the result of your Cairo mission, Master Berg?
I would call it a complete success. The new Sigma team performed admirably.
That's going a bit far, don't you think?
The target, William Miles, was apprehended, and the first civilization artifact was retrieved.
Ah.
Both were handed off to Warren Vidic without incident. May I ask how you would rate the mission?
We're pleased with the results, but not with the methods with which you achieved them.
I see. May I ask why?
You went off mission. You were supposed to apprehend the target at the airport, not at the museum.
When the target emerged from the plane, he was posing as a tour guide for a class of high school students on a field trip.
A member of Sigma team informed us you aborted the mission then and there.
I will not deny this, but tell me, who talked?
I cannot reveal that.
No matter, I will find out on my own. Back to business. The target was very smart, but also very sloppy.
Explain.
The target possessed advanced counter-surveillance techniques, but lacked the skill to implement them properly.
The target was trained as an assassin since birth.
I am aware. However, it has been many years since he was an active field agent. He must have been very desperate to go himself, as these days, he is more of a talker. A puppet master.
And what are you?
A predator.
A predator who defied orders because of the presence of some schoolgirls.
I prefer to think of myself as one who can choose the most opportune time to strike. The last time I followed orders to the letter was in Florence. That did not end well for anyone.
Was it that? Or did the students perhaps remind you of your daughter?
I separate my work and personal life completely.
Your daughter's recovery has been remarkable. I do hope her progress continues.
Please, don't.
I beg your pardon.
I find your attempt to threaten my child vulgar and unnecessary.
Explain.
Abstergo's pharmaceuticals have given my child a chance at a life free from pain. And I have at last found what I believe to be my calling in life.
And for that, we expect obedience.
For that you have my loyalty. The involvement of the children in Egypt compromised the original mission. Nothing more.
We already have one Master Templar that we can barely control. I don't like the idea of having two loose cannons out there.
With all due respect to
Is the other one Warren?
While he is gifted,
oh, Cross.
He is mentally disturbed.
We mean no disrespect, but after losing your team in Florence, we felt a need to keep a close eye on you.
I achieved all mission objectives, and achieved them without bloodshed. So my only question for you is, am I in command of Sigma Team or not?
As you said, the results were impeccable.
Then I believe this meeting to be at an end. I request permission to leave.
Do you have something more important to do?
I am going to find out who among my team talked to you. I will not tolerate that kind of insubordination.
That poor guy just died.
The briefing ended at 4:34. Transcript to be sent to Alan Ricken for security clearance.
That's the first time in a while I've heard Ricken mentioned. The Ezio story was about him visiting old Leonardo in 1519. Let's be fair, Ezio's been beaten to death at this point. They did fucking the short film about his father, then they did 2 Brotherhood Revelations, they did the fucking short animated movie about the the Japanese assassin that comes to him for help. They've released several books and comics about him. We know every fucking second of Ezio's life from birth till death at this point. We don't need more. The RTS story is about him, his wife and his son dealing with Kulan Gal. I don't know what that is. The Edward story was about him meeting some pirate named Ned Lowe. It was the only story that took place during the events of the game. Kind of boring, honestly. They all sound either boring or unnecessary. You were under the impression that the assassin in Embers was Chinese. Was she Chinese? I thought she was Japanese. No, because they released that game. Yeah, I think you're right. I think she was Chinese. I don't remember that well. All but certain it said she was Chinese. Yeah, no, you're probably right. But my point stands. Like, how much can you beat a dead horse? Literally. I understand that Ezio's still the most popular assassin, but we don't need to know every single point and facet of his life. It's just not necessary. Okay, can't go in there. Back to my animus then, I guess.
Shit. What's happening?
Another glitch?
Same one as
Love you some Ezio, but you agree his story is done?
Complete the memory this time.
Connor's child was not unnecessary. Fans have been talking about that for ages. Have they really?
Got it. Shay's in Paris.
I never really thought about it until
I
now.
even got a date for you. 1776.
At this point in time, Franklin was the American ambassador to France.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Otto Berg, professional killer and amateur historian.
Oh, that would take me down anyway. The year the Declaration was signed? Which Declaration? Declaration of Independence? But I thought Benjamin Franklin was there for that. Why are we in Paris? AC The Fall, the comic about Russian assassin from 2010, was originally supposed to be an Ezio comic. Yeah, I kind of guessed that by his outfit. But the authors realized it would have been kind of boring. Oh yeah, the year the Declaration was signed. I guess he signed it and then fucked off to France.
Arate! What are you doing? I have no quarrel with you. You uncultured swine! You should not have left your backwater colony. Ouais, retourne à Boston. Oh, so he's a comedian too.
If I take too long, are they just going to shoot him? Because I'm okay with that, I'll be honest.
Shay? Is that you? How long has it been? Where are my manners? Thank you, my friend, thank you. But what are you doing in Paris?
With all due respect, sir, this is no time to talk. You're still in danger.
Yes, I must return to my family.
Because Benji F needed the French to support the move for independence. And like I said earlier, I'm not that into American history. If you recall right, the act was signed about as soon as Benjamin got the French support and his buns back to the United States. That's fair, well, although they weren't united at that point. You wouldn't need your hidden blade for that, just smashing their heads into the cobblestone would kill them. Yeah, right. He looks like an anime villain with those shiny glasses. I was thinking the same sort of thing. Oops. Hey, Benji F, wait. Nope. None of that. Is Rogue good? It's actually on your next to-do list. Just finished 3. It's better than 4. Not super into the history either, but then you did have a thing for the period for a while, even going as far as to read the speech Washington gave to get the whole thing going. My American history is limited to Assassin's Creed. Wonder if they recreated a part of Unity Paris or if this map is different structure-wise. I think this map is just like a random assortment of buildings and alleyways. I don't think it's recreated in Unity at all.
Please wait for me. I just want to make sure my family is safe.
Because like due to like the way they've done it, you can't really see very far in anyway, so... It's on the roof. Climb the fucking building, Shay. I should have just gone up a lift. I don't have enough time to kill them all now, I think. Especially as I need to get like really fucking close. Oh, hello. I hate that I can't see the map while I'm using Eagle Vision. Is that him there? Yes, it is. There's one more and he's moving and I can't fucking find him. There he is. Hello, Benji boy.
How did you do that? It was quite fortunate.
I make my own luck, Master Franklin, as I suspect you do.
Yes, indeed, my good fellow. Yet, without your assistance today... Well, you have my thanks, Shay. Is there anything I can do for you to repay you for this kindness?
Actually, there is. I need to meet a business acquaintance. I heard he would be at the Chateau de Versailles 2 days from now.
And they don't just let anyone inside the royal palace. Very well. I'll see what can be arranged.
Why doesn't he look any older? Like, Shay clearly looks older. He's got a bit more grey in his hair. Benjamin Franklin's been a character since Assassin's Creed 3.
That's the best we can do for now. Keep trying to sequence memories out of order, which is why we're crashing like this.
What do you suggest?
If we progress further with Shay's life in the colonies, I'm confident we can get better results from these Paris memories.
He's an alien. He doesn't age. That's fair.
Uploading the next memory sequence now.
Shay Cormac, I hear you are the Templar's new don of precursor archaeology.
I'm no expert, sir. I just witnessed what the assassins can do with those damn sites.
I have spent years investigating precursor leads. Tell me what you have seen.
Well, I know both the assassins and Templars are looking for pieces of Eden. Powerful weapons
Mind controlling apples, but this time it's different. We haven't found an apple, but a tree. These temples hold the earth together like roots. Disturb them, and Haiti falls, or Lisbon, or any other place the manuscript shows.
And the assassins are blindly interfering with these structures?
Aye. And if we don't stop them, they'll continue destroying cities.
I see. We have intelligence of assassin activity near Louisburg Fortress. We'll be meeting with a Royal Navy officer, James Cook. He recently gained a commission that could be strategically valuable. Gist has the chance.
Very well. I'll depart shortly.
Colonel Monro spoke highly of you, Shay. He was convinced you could become the best among us. I expect you will not disappoint.
I don't plan to, sir.
Bye, Hatham. I miss him already.
Gist, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious.
Think you need a lot of caffeine today? Try tea. Not coffee. Coffee's just wrong. Is this that cave that had? Yeah, this is the cave that had that blueprint that I couldn't get. I'm gonna fucking get it because it's on the way. It's. I don't know if you guys remember. It's the one that needed the grenade to get the blueprint.
If I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became captain of a man of war. He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow welcome in the order then.
She's coffee for blood. She's doing it wrong.
But the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Duly noted.
And there goes Jack Sprat, the poor sailor, and he must go to sea once more.
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that fort, it'll be clear sailing down the St. Lawrence.
Oh. That's another frigate. I've made a terrible mistake here. Oof, what did I just hit? I got a bit ambitious there, I think. Coffee is not wrong. Ubisoft made a Pixar style blooper cutscene with that Captain Cook. It's on YouTube.
Do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very
Needs to be ran that way, don't I? I certainly do.
and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became
So what the
captain
fuck
of his own
happened there?
man
I
of
feel like
war.
I should have been able to take that down.
He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the order then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when it's mathematical
Right. Don't be another frigate. No, it's a brig. That still might cause me some troubles. I think I hit an iceberg earlier when I was fighting this thing. I've just pissed off that brig. I wish that guy would shut up. Every time I shoot them, he's like, "Captain, shoot him there with the thing." Is that oh my... That's a big brig. I might board them both. Repair with the brig, recruit the frigate. Oh, God!
Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around here.
You grabbed your iPad charger and sat there for 5 minutes trying to figure out why it wasn't working on your phone, then realized you need to charge your iPad, not your phone. The iPad charger doesn't even fit in your phone, but though you were sitting for 5 minutes. Yeah, I think you should get some caffeine. Looks like I'm repairing with the frigate. I'll just recruit the brig. There goes the captain. Yeah, puckle gun. I can't even see me. Oh, I'm there. Yeah, definitely repairing with this frigate. I'll recruit the brig.
Yes. Do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
What else is... Holy shit, it's a man of war bailout. Bail out, run away. Oh, they haven't really... They got a lot of metal, I suppose, but not much else. This is the end for me. This is the end. There's a man of war. Where the fuck did the man of war even come from? Run away! Oh dear. Yeah, follow me now. I made Fi-Fi. I don't think I can dock while I'm in battle, so I might be in for a fight with this man of war. Charge! That did very little. Yep. That's basically how I expected that to go. Especially in such a confined space where I can't see when they're aiming at me. I regret not recruiting that frigate now. Oh well.
Gist, do you know why the Grand
Where
Master
the
is so interested in Captain Cook?
Oh, I'm at the cave. Cool.
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite...
You were saying, Gisk? Keep going, I'm listening. There's a lot I can upgrade. I just want to upgrade my hull. I don't have enough wood. Oh, I should pick up my bank funds. I suppose I should send something out as well. Get some money for it. I don't need to repair that ship. Yeah, why not? Oh, I can upgrade my broadside cannons. Abso-fruitly. I might upgrade the mortar as well, because when that's upgraded, that can just... It's just crazy damage. I've got 17 cannons. How much damage does my ram shot do? 110. It's either mortar or heavy shot, I think. I think I use the heavy shot more. It'd make more sense for me to upgrade the heavy shot. But I never max out on cargoes, so it would kind of be pointless. Also, I should sell my tobacco. Yeah, it'd be pointless me upgrading cargo storage because I'd never really maxed out. Let's do that one. Nice. Right. Let's head into the cave. Just because there's only one thing left that I need here. What is that? It's a dog! Come at me, bro. I didn't think I'd find these here. the outfits are on like the bottom of my list of things I want to make. I'm gonna make useful shit first. Hi, Daryl. Grenade! Oh, great. Elite mortar storage. What am I missing here? Renovations? Are you kidding me? It's a cave! Right, what else can I craft? And how many of those do I need anyway? There's Arctic foxes as well. I have 3, I've only killed 2 wolves. Looks like I need a total of 7. 7 Arctic wolves. Might be able to get some more just coming out of here, actually. Sometimes they respawn. Doesn't look like they did, but it was worth a try. What do I need to craft more armor? I need whales. Yeah, I need to go whaling. I might whale the next chance I get. Next time I see a whaling point. They never really gave an intro to it on this game. Like, on Black Flag they were like, you know, during part of the story they were like, you know, you have to go kill a whale. On this they didn't really do that. What is that? The Sapphire. Wrecked ship, I guess. There's probably polar bears there, which might be quite fun. There's no whaling points anywhere nearby. The nearest one's over here and here, so I think there's another, yeah, there's another 2 down here, but that's about it. But anyway, before we continue, who wants a tea break? I want a tea break. I'm gonna go make some tea. You guys should put the kettle on, and we can drink tea together. And yeah, break time. So I'll be back shortly. You guys can chat amongst yourselves and that kind of thing, and I will be back very, very soon. Enjoy the break. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Let out some sail!
He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying
Just realized
habit
these things
of
have
strict
cargo.
honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Yep.
He knows.
Just Titanic to myself.
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that fort, it'll be clear sailing down the St. Lawrence.
Then on to Quebec and Montreal. The tide is turning.
General Wolfe will give that craven Montcalm a right thrashing.
I've been looking forward to that since Fort William Henry.
With this bloody war over, we'll finally bring order to this
There's a
damn
lot of
continent.
big ships over there.
I fear it would take more than that, friend.
There are 2 man of wars. And a bunch of frigates. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 1 enemy man of war and 2 enemy frigates. I think I'm gonna steer away from that. Why? Why?
She's the gal for me, boys.
There she is. The HMS Pembroke. Captain James Cook's ship.
Okay.
She's a beauty.
Man of war. Fully armed. We should bring the Morrigan alongside. Master Kenway will surely be waiting.
Certainly.
Welcome aboard, gentlemen.
Good to see you again, Captain.
Captain Shay Cormac, Captain James Cook.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure's mine, sir.
Captain Cook uncovered a rather distressing stratagem, which I fear confirms our own intelligence.
Indeed. As we speak, our Royal Navy fleet is on its way to Louisburg. However, the French have drawn up a preemptive strike against it, if they launch this attack.
Obviously, we cannot allow that to happen. Gentlemen, the Battle of Louisburg could very well be the turning point which will finally bring this war to a close.
I don't know about you, but I've had enough of war.
Then may I suggest you take the wheel,
No
Captain
way.
Cormac?
Yay.
I think you might enjoy piloting a vessel with real, firepower.
You know, I think you're right.
I believe I shall, Captain.
I'm gonna kill everything. I'm gonna kill everything. Not that I can see anything because the ship is so fucking large.
Wolfe, Lawrence, and Whitmore lead the 3 divisions of the Royal Navy.
Who's their commander?
Major General Amherst himself, back from Hanover.
You take an interest in the war, Shay?
Wouldn't want to disappoint you, sir.
Just making sure it has front cannons. What have we got here? That's just rude.
They're hit, damn it! We cannot let any through.
It is imperative we stop those ships. The outcome of the war depends on it.
I hate that there's no, like, count.
Good use of your own mortars, Shay. You'll prove crucial to the Arts.
And use the mortars on her!
Fire!
That did so much damage.
Ready to fire, sir.
Fire!
Oh my god.
Almost there, sir.
Get away, sir!
How close range can I use this mortar? About that close.
Fire! Fire!
I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do to you. Oof. That was rough. Oh. Well, that seems unsafe.
Dear God. Fire ships. Should they break through, they would devastate our fleet.
And we'd better not let that happen.
I recognize that vessel, sir! It's the Experto Fede!
And why?
How fortunate he is that we have other priorities.
Agreed. We have to get rid of those fire ships.
I think I fired that too early. Nope, okay, I'm good. I wish it would give me a count of how many I've taken down.
More fire ships!
Fire! She's sunk! She's sunk! Mortars incoming, Shay!
Fire!
Hey, there we go.
Another wave of fire ships, Captain!
Eek. Oof. They're getting awfully close now.
Fire!
She's sunk! That's got them! They are foundering!
Fire!
Oh, this thing turns so slowly.
That's the gallants and royals! Fire! Gallants, royals!
Ooh, that was terrifying.
More enemy ships, sir! And more fire ships!
Oh, crap.
This is hopeless. Perhaps it would be wiser to fall back.
War and wisdom don't always mix, Captain. This isn't over yet, lads. Man the cannons!
We're right in their path! We have to sink that
Oh, that was close.
Dynamic report!
Fire!
Why am I on my own? Where are my friends?
Keep your hands! Mortars there! You like the water!
That's brutal.
On your mark, Captain!
Fire! Fire!
Oof. It was a slaughter. I don't think I took damage from fire ships. One of them got very close.
There's the Royal Navy. We cleared the way just in time, Captain Cormac.
The tide of war is turning!
That was quite a crack, wasn't it?
It is too soon for celebrations. Adewale is still out there.
Sure we'll get another turn to dance with him, Master Kenway.
I like piloting man of wars. I don't like how slow they are to turn, but you know, other than that, it's just like one fucking broadside takes down an entire frigate. That's pretty cool.
Mr. Kenway seems determined to destroy Adewale.
Aren't you? He's a powerful man in his own right, and a symbol of hope for the assassins. Eliminating him would shake them to the core.
It would, I know. But it seems a shame. He's a good man, Gist.
So was the Elder Washington, and Smith. I rather enjoyed drinking with him. Wardrop, too. though the man could not hold his liquor. He and Weeks never got along.
If you're trying to test my conscience, Gist, you've succeeded.
We live in a time of war, Shay, but it's always wartime for us. I sound like my Uncle Jedediah. He was an old sour. Let me judge.
I think there's a trophy for destroying a certain amount of icebergs, so that's kind of why I'm just shooting them randomly. Ooh, I missed that one. Plus they have cargo in them.
Could be valuable cargo.
Where are we going? The wrong way. That's the answer to that question. Ooh, there's a thing in that one.
Ready, Captain! I will tell tales about this voyage on a warm fire. This thing will be perfect.
And it's time for us to leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, for the voyage is long and the wind don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Ready, Captain!
Let's give her a try. I have no mortars left. Okay, do you have mortars for me? You do. Okay. Gonna make things a bit more difficult, but hey. Jesus Christ.
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Mortars incoming!
Fire! Fire!
Oh, the damage. Oh, so they are. We're right underneath them. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Get up. Get up. What is going on with the camera? We're so close. No, we were so close. Oh. Oh. I guess we need to upgrade our ship a little bit more before we fight level 49 Man of Wars. Was it 49 or 29? Either way.
Tops, gallants, royals, studs.
On your mark, Captain!
To be fair, this is like the hard zone of the game as well. Yeah, it says at the top of the screen. This zone is hard. The whole top of the fucking screen is hard.
We're bearing down on those rocks, Captain!
Oh, do
isn't stopping us.
Our ram can take care of it.
No. Come on.
You must take care. These waters are well guarded.
It's very far away all of a sudden. Haha! Nope. Ah! Yeah. Hey, some mortars. Nice. I'll send it to the fleet.
Loose and catch the wind!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
I can't see anything. Fire the cannons! Let's use this one to repair. I'm coming. Don't know if I'm going to be able to take down this fort because my ship's pretty low on health and I've only taken down one defense. There wasn't a lot to that one. I like that the whole battle just stops while I repair my ship. I'm pretty much pinned against the wall as well, which is not great.
Ready to fire, Captain! Fire! Awaiting orders, sir!
This is the only the second fort I've destroyed. I can't see a fucking thing.
Fire! Ease off the wind. All it on sail. Unfurled mates.
I've just stopped. I didn't even mean to.
Fire!
Put a shot through her there! Fire!
My mortars do so little damage against the towers.
There, Captain! A good shot and finish! Fire! Cannon ready! Fire! Fire! Take the shot, sir! Fire!
Trim the yards off the wind. Studs out. Let's get moving.
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
I'm out of mortars already.
Fire! Waste a good shot. Ready to fire! Put a shot through her there!
Hooray!
The maid's free. For sail. All sail.
Floating cargo for the taking, sir.
I don't suppose this is going to repair my ship, is it?
Trim the yards off the wind. All down and clew up. Away anchor.
Oops. No, my ship's going to crush me. Oh.
Je peux tirer. Cette charogne est là-bas.
Okay, that's one. That other sniper's a bit far away. That was probably a mistake. Hi. Ow. Ow. Don't I usually have more allies? This guy's gonna kill me as I get up there. Where is he? Did he jump down? I think he jumped down. Yeah, he's down there. Okay. the first time I've actually fought with a musket on this game. Hello. Hooray! All your base are now mine. I should clear more forts as I pass them, if we're this far into the game. Oh, there is a whaling point up there. There's a few whaling points up there. Fair. Oh, wrong thing. Just buy more docks. Yeah, 97's pretty high. I'm going to try and pad this playthrough out a little bit and grab all the collectibles. Because otherwise we're going to fucking finish this tomorrow and only be left with Resident Evil, and I don't think Resident Evil is going to take a week to finish. Considering Resident Evil 2 only took like 4 days.
Good show, lads.
There we go. I don't... kind of thought the chest would be in there. I was worried. No idea how to get in there. But it's fine. It's up here. I think... Okay. I think this fort is just destroying other ships in the area. Yep. Look at him run. How am I doing on supplies? Ooh, I might be able to afford an upgrade. I got lots of wood. Can upgrade the mortar or some storage. Let's upgrade the mortar. After fighting that fort, well, this fort that we've just done, I realise now that I need stronger mortars.
Captain Colonel! Loose and trim too! Spread our wings to the wind!
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind!
Okay. What else have we got? I'm going to do some whaling for the first time. Just because we've never done some, and I want to show you guys what it's like I assume it's the same as AC4, but we'll see what it's like together, and then I can do some off stream. I try and sort of keep all my first times for every activity to on stream. Is that the prisoner of warship? Oh no, it's over there. You're in my way. You're in my way.
Brief it on top! Unlash the harpoons!
Let's do some whaling. I love how he changed his coat. Edward would just take it all off. Yeah, right, okay. Do that, and then hi! Missed. I can't remember what we do when I actually hit it.
I see him off the starboard bow!
Well, he's gone now, so thanks for that.
That's
Gotcha.
it.
I think we just keep throwing fucking harpoons at it. When I find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see now humpback whales are going to be a little bit more difficult.
Success! Ha!
I think my line's about to break. Yep. Ooh, I don't have a lot of harpoons for this.
We have him on the line! Off we go!
The iron struck!
Got him. Yeah, that pretty much goes exactly like Assassin's Creed 4.
Fine catch, Captain!
I got one bone from that. Okay.
Get the mainsails into the wind! As much sail as you can!
Full sail!
Oh, Billy Riley, why's a dancing master? Oh, Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of a drover. Old Billy Riley,
Oh, Billy Riley.
old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of a drover bound for Antigua. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, and the Cassandra. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Missy Riley, little Missy Riley.
I'm flying.
Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Missy Riley, old Billy Riley, had a pretty daughter, but we can't get at her. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, had a pretty daughter. Old Billy Riley, threw her up and away we go. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, threw her up and old Billy Riley, one more pull and then belay, boys. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, one more pull and old Billy Riley, oh.
What are they doing over there? Oh, they're guarding the city. Jesus Christ. Level 60. Look how much shit it's carrying. I don't want to be going this way. In the slightest.
Careful, Captain. These waters are closely watched by our enemies.
I don't think I'm ever going back to that city. Or town, I suppose it is. Fucking Man of War is huge. I think there might be legendary Man of War fights on this as well. Hey Kisuko, how you doing? What is that little badge? GLHF. I don't know what that means. Well, I know it means good luck, have fun, but I don't know what the badge is for. How am I doing? I'm not doing too bad. How are you?
On your mark, Captain.
Charge! I'm not going to bother boarding it. Save some time, just take it down. You're excellent, waiting for your work day to be over so you can go home and play games. Yeah, what are you playing at the moment? What's this and why haven't I finished it? Oh, that's why. Eh. Fuck it. Like I said, I need to try and pad out this game. You're playing Minecraft.
That's quite a win, Captain.
What happened to you, Kisuko? You used to be respectable.
Ease off the wind.
You used to be a good person. I've been away too long.
You heard the orders.
Incoming fire! It's that time!
Damage report. What's the news?
Fire! Think it's got this! Fire! Catch it! Fire! Shot through it!
Nope, straight in the water. What have you become? You're a monster! Come on, get over the wave. I'm very aggressive in naval combat. I think that's probably part of my issue. I very rarely brace. I'm just like, fire! Kill them! Shoot their face! You're sucked in and now you can't get out. You've let me down, Kisuko. You've let me down. The humpback whale spot has remarked itself. We're gonna have to do an intervention for Kisuko. So I'm thinking like Friday. What do you guys think? You guys free Friday for an intervention? Oh, hello, dude. Bye. I wish I had 4 guns. Because that would have looked cooler if I had 4. Up! Bonk. You brought shame upon yourself and everyone associated with you. Shame upon your family. I can't fucking attack this guy. There we go. That wasn't one of the officers? Where are the officers? Oh, they're both over here now. Hello, boys. No, not my family. Yeah, we're gonna stage an intervention. We're all gonna come around your house, and we're gonna burn Minecraft in front of you. I went away. I did go away. I stopped streaming because work. I got too many hours at work. I wasn't in a mental place to keep streaming. I didn't have time to keep streaming without it being stressful and that kind of thing. Yeah, I grew up and got a job. But what have I been up to? I became a wrestler. So there is that. I wasn't a complete disappointment to the whole world. But yeah, my country's on lockdown. I don't know about yours. So, with nothing else to do, I figured I would try and get back into streaming. I'll try and continue to be streaming when I get back to work, but we will see how that goes. You haven't been streaming in quite a while yourself because of work, so you get it. You'll try to get back into it again soon. Yeah, I've missed it.
Loose made sails! Spots out! Let's get moving!
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind!
I will get back into some main story stuff on this game once I've cleared this town over here. I can't travel speed because there's a fight going on around. You guys are so inconsiderate. Don't shoot at me. I've got nothing to do with this. You've just made your bed. I don't even know what you have. Do you have anything interesting? You have cloth. You have cloth. You're not even worth the fight. I didn't want to do that. These fucking brakes. This one's gonna fight me as well.
Captain! We have trouble on the tail! Brig! French ships, Captain!
We are
they
clear,
seem to be on their own, sir!
Okay. Right. Where were we? Fucking cloth. Sweden's chill as fuck. Only restrictions is we're not allowed to visit nursing homes and be in gathering more than 50 people. Otherwise it's the same. Just wash your hands and breathe through your nose and you're alright to roam around as you please. He'll probably come and bite you in the ass eventually, but for now you're happy you can maintain your life as usual with work and gym. You're not really outside for more than that, so there's really no change in your life after this pandemic broke out. Well, yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I mean, before I got a job I was at home all the time. The only thing that's really affected me is I can't go and train for wrestling because, you know, the wrestling school's closed for this global pandemic. Excuse me. I mean, obviously I'm not working at the moment either, but I'm still getting paid. We're getting paid 80% of our average wages, so I'm still getting money in. just like the only part that really mentally affects me and pisses me off is that I wasn't joking about the wrestling. No, I wasn't. I was at the next live show we were doing. I was going to be in a #1 contenders match for our secondary title. I was so stoked, and then it closed. I was like, oh, there goes my opportunity. Right. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the wrestling. It's something I've always wanted to do since I was a kid, and then when I discovered it was a thing, I was like, holy shit, no way. This is something I have to do. And yeah, we got started. Well, I got started. And I've loved every fucking second of it. And then bam, coronavirus. You want your title? Too fucking bad. Oh, okay. That was beautiful. I shot him with a sleep dart, for those who don't really understand what happened, while he was on a ladder and he fell off the ladder and died. Actually, I think he might still be alive. He's alive! Is he? Where is he? I'm confused. I got targeted by a sniper, but it must have been that one. Pew! This dude's about to die. I never really went to the gym though. I've got dumbbells that I do all my workout at home because I can't afford to go to the gym. Because training is £10 per session, and I train about 3 times a week, so I'm spending like £120 a month to train for wrestling. Holy shit! I didn't realize I got that for doing this. I'm going to do more of those more often. Yeah, I used to train 4 times a week. I may use the money that I'm saving from missing a session per week to get to the gym when all this blows over. Try and get in, like, because I really do need to bulk out. I'm not weak by any standards. I can lift some of the, you know, I can't lift the big guys, but I can lift some of the more muscular guys, which is nice. But I'd like to get bigger so that more for the aesthetic reasons than anything. You know, I want to be intimidating, as my character should be. But, you know, it's finding time to go to the gym as well, with work and training. So yeah, this is how you unlock a tavern, by the way. You guys haven't seen it on stream, but you just beat the guys up inside. It's nice to find something you really enjoy doing outside of your home. You just have gym, but it's not really that enjoyable. You just have to go there to, what's that? To prevent your back and hips to crumble and become worse than they already are. The whole time thingy rarely works for you. You never have enough of it. Like I said, I've got the dumbbells at home, so if I don't find time to go to the gym, then I'm still getting some form of workout. And I am in the best shape of my life. You know, I've got a slight bit of definition. You know, I've got some muscle in my arms, my chest, my abs, that kind of thing. I've got pretty strong legs and a fairly strong back, but they're not like big. So I need to work on getting bigger. I mean, I could do that at home. It's going to take a lot more time. I'd just rather go to the... I mean, I'd rather do it at home for mental purposes, but I would like to go to the gym. I want to be a thick boy. I want to be a thick boy. I like these assassin interceptions much better than the assassin contracts.
That is a strange fighter, that
There's
one is.
fucking 7 assassins. Drinking tea and being thick. No sipping tea. Sipping tea and being thick. Abso-fruitly. Hi. I see you running there. Oh, that's not you. What is happening now? What the fuck was that? Oh, they're attacking me now. I'm just doing my civic duty. You don't understand. Okay. Fuck that up. Oh, my spine. I don't have time for this. Run! Where is he? There he is. Oh, got him. Hey, now I get the bonus reward. Nope. You can keep that bomb. Bye. Oh, he survived. Run! What else am I missing here? Oh, there's a renovation. I should have figured that. Can't even take an axe to your spine without falling. Weak. I know, right? Where's the renovation? I don't see it. Maybe it comes up later. There's an ammo crate there. Grab the ammo from it. I should reload as well. Okay, now we can continue the main mission. Well, that's what I plan to do anyway. Or at least go to the next area. Whether I'll not get distracted is, you know, we'll see. Buy more docks, naturally. Oh, I've still got a mission underway. Fair. I just don't use it. I just don't use it. I don't use the burning oil. Gotta get some work done? That's gross. But probably wise. Where's the fort in this area? that it? That doesn't look like a fort. That's probably what I gotta do to reveal the map here.
Captain's loose and trim too.
Oh, fuck it, let's go do the prisoner of war. Why not? I've still got no mortars.
Get up, Jack John, sit down. Come along, you jolly brave boys, and plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean line, a jolly rolling tar. When Jack's ashore, he'll away the sun will go. Ready to fire, sir!
Brace yourselves!
Daddy's here!
I booped you, bum. I just crashed into the prisoner of war ship. Smooth. Turn around. Turn around.
For sail! All sail!
For sail! If she tries to ram us, drop burning oil as a countermeasure.
Smooth.
Ready, Captain!
Bonk. That's not a frigate, is it? That's a brig.
Don't leave her space enough to ram us, Captain!
Ready to fire, sir!
Loose oars! Let's move!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Right, where is... There it is.
Bounty hunters coming for us!
That's fine, I'm not worried.
Douse all but mates! Bring them in!
Come on. Oops. The camera did not follow me down. That was kind of cool, actually. Oops. Excuse me, boys. I have a captain to kill. Oh, hello. Problem solved. Right, how many POWs survived? Oh, I think all of them. Cool. I just wanted the cargo, I'm going to be honest.
Mates, let's move!
With what we've taken, we can improve the ship, Captain.
Crowd it all on!
Right, how's our speed compared to a brig? Let's find out. Especially one designed to hunt us down. I think they're faster.
We were fishing off Haysborough Light, shooting and hauling and trolling all night in that windy old weather.
Oh no, I'm faster now that they're actually behind me.
When the wind blows, we'll all pull together.
And there goes my wanted level.
The herring, the queen of the sea, says now, old skipper, you cannot catch me in the windy old weather. Oh, the old weather.
Windy weather. Is it the same as windy weather from 4? But the air is supposed to be still. Yeah, the air is still. And I am a hunter. That was a tight fit.
And up jumps a slipsail as strong as a horse. Says now, old skipper, you're miles off course.
Could be valuable cargo.
Then along comes a place who's got spots on his side. Says not much longer these seas you can ride in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. And up is a conger as long as a mile. Winds coming, he
It's getting warm in here.
says with a smile.
Windy old weather.
Stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. I think what that these
May not be a fan, but Shay's current outfit is one of your favourites in AC. I just wish it had the hood. If it had the hood, then yeah, it'd be up there. But not just because like the hood is part of being an assassin, but because it would just look better with a hood. Hoods are for assassin chumps. Yeah, but Shay used to be an assassin. We Templar now, boy. Still feels lumpy. I should probably have moisturised it during my break. Doesn't feel too bad. It's actually like healed up enough now to the point where I'd be comfortable getting back in the ring. But there's no wrestling, so that's not happening. And it makes me sad. Oh, we're going all the way up here. Probably take down that fort on my way.
For sail! All sail!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals! When first I landed in Liverpool, I went upon a spree.
Are my matches televised? No. No, they're not. Some of them are recorded. I think all of my matches have been recorded by one person or another. Where we had to postpone... These guys need to shut the fuck up. Where we had to postpone our next live show, though, which was going to be the 18th of this month. Yeah, it's usually Putty that records my matches. Yeah, we had to postpone our next live show, which was going to be on the 18th of this month. So instead, the Wednesday night before I got my tattoo done, we all got together at the training centre, sort of moved everything in the training centre to make it look a bit better, and then we like pre-recorded some shows that we're going to be releasing onto YouTube. And it's going to be a case of it's going to be like 3 matches per show, with the last show being 5 matches. Well, it was supposed to be 5 matches, but it's going to be 4. because the last match in a storyline that I was going to be in was supposed to be in that last show, and it was going to be a no disqualification match. But the first big move I did on the guy, he moved his foot in a way that he shouldn't have, and I landed on it and broke his ankle. So we scrapped that match completely. But I'm still in, 2 matches, and I've recorded a promo giving like an in-character reason as to why that match isn't going to happen. We're basically going to say that I attacked him backstage, and so the match isn't going to happen. But yeah, so we've recorded 5 shows. It was 16 matches total, and they're gonna, once they're all edited and we've got the commentators recordings done over them and all that kind of thing, we're going to be releasing them on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be once a week or once a month, but like I said, it's going to be 3 matches per show, 5 for the last one. And we're thinking, I need to go around to the right here. We're thinking once this coronavirus thing blows over, we might continue doing it, just so that we can sort of bulk out the storylines a little bit more, because at the moment we're doing like 1 live show every month or 2, every sort of 4 to 6 weeks. And it wasn't really enough to really get any storylines going. So we might keep doing this as a way to, do some smaller matches and get some storylines going before our live shows. Kind of like how WWE has Raw and SmackDown and then their pay-per-views, we're going to be doing sort of the same thing. But the weird thing is with these recorded shows, the YouTube shows, is that there's no crowd. We wrestle to no crowd. We have to play to the cameras and all that kind of thing. So it's a bit more, it's a bit weirder than we were used to. But hey, we made it work, and it was a good fun night until I broke my opponent's ankle.
The odds in all outposts, Captain. If its name is to be believed, there's gold in these parts.
Don't fucking ram me. That's the only one you put on YouTube. That was my debut, wasn't it? My very first show. My attire has changed since then. In that YouTube video that Putty Tapper posted, I think I was just wearing tights. It was a fatal 4-way, my first ever show. It went really fucking well. But in the last show we did, and since the last show we did, I've changed my attire to a more militia style. And I think it works a lot better for my character. I understand that the smoke is realistic, but my god, I can't see a thing. That show was in October. Yeah, I've been doing this since shortly after Stuart died, remember? That's sort of how I got into it. Stuart's brother. I just want this fucking ship out of my way. I'm a bit close to be using mortars, I think. Is that another brig? There's 3 ships just out of nowhere. I'm probably going to die doing this because I'm not really putting that much effort into it. I'm just sailing into all the mortars. I don't know if that was aimed correctly, I couldn't see. Oh no, we got it. Whew, that was rough. I've been doing this since June, yeah. I'm low on health because I have no control while this is happening. So yeah, for those who are wondering, I've been wrestling since June. And it's been going very, very well. And I am thoroughly enjoying it.
Douse the royals and tops!
Happy far now.
Trim us off the wind!
Drop anchor!
I've started playing a bad guy now as well. Which is so much more fun than playing a good guy. You get told off for cheering? Yeah, because you're supposed to boo me. I need to get booed. Okay. I seem to have made a mess. We can cheer bad guys too. No, you can't. Oops. They're already over there. Okay, I fucked it up. Oh boy. Oh boy, there's a lot of them now. That went well. Oh, hold on. Go that way. Oh, this fucking sniper jumped down. Come here. Where is he going? Okay. He couldn't take it anymore, I guess. You cheer Kane when he's solo and boo him when he's with the team? Yeah, I know. But then, to be fair, Kane's fucking earned the cheers. Even though he's a bad guy, he's very good. He's sort of the one I primarily go to for advice. I had a chat with him recently about my wrestling. And he had some pretty interesting things to say. I didn't mean to tackle you. Oh, okay. Hello. That went well. Very good, marvellous. I think I'm full on stone.
My God, it's good to be English.
Man, these forts are a commitment to take. They take quite a while. Hey man, don't mind me. Did the game just tell me how to assassinate? On sequence 4 out of 7. 5 out of 7. I just slipped off that roof. There's a weird sound glitch coming from behind us.
We have seasoned veterans among our ranks here, and yet we're to be subordinate to some junior officer.
Okay, I just want a way out of this fort, really. That's all I want. Free me!
No more of this disobedient nonsense.
What's on your mind, Captain?
You know, stuff. It's the one I primarily run out of, so I may as well stock it up.
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Captain has let out some sail! Spread our wings to the wind!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Excuse me, ally ship.
Bunch of roses, oh! Pick it up, Captain!
I assume that's where this mission is going to take us.
Look what the wind just blew in!
Hail and good morrow, gentlemen.
Once again, Captain Cook's resourcefulness has served us well.
I have located the man you were seeking.
Adewale?
Exactly. He was last seen in the French fort not 2 leagues from here along the river.
What would that scallywag be doing in a French fort?
Refitting his vessel, I suppose, after Louisburg.
Thank you, Master Cook. We'll take it from here.
Farewell and Godspeed, gentlemen.
The fort's just up ahead.
Good. Let us continue onward. Loose and catch the wind!
For thought's sake.
Loose all and trim sharp to
I
the
thought we
wind!
were going over there. I guess not. Yeah, Hatham is with us.
Dark skies and rough seas there! Saints preserve us. What is that doing here?
That looks like a man of war.
Those rivers barely have enough draft for an ocean-going vessel. Should be nearly impossible to maneuver.
Maneuverability is hardly the point.
Well, I don't intend to find out the point. Let's stay out of her way.
We can find our way around her. Just keep to the smaller
That
rivers
is the
where she
plan.
can't follow.
And do try to remain unseen. We don't want to attract unwanted attention.
Why would the French bring such a ship inland?
As the war is drawing to its close, they're becoming desperate. They'll expend any efforts to gain firepower.
No offense to Captain Cook, but that lady has more firepower than any I've had the pleasure of meeting.
It's not really my type.
But the French ones can have a certain charm. Did I ever tell you the story of Madame Renette? That wasn't her real name.
Am I going to have to listen to this story? There we go.
The point is, I think I know a safe place where we can debark. Sail on! So what's the plan? We bombard the fort?
Would be foolhardy to simply storm that fort.
Aye. Need to know what we're up against. I can take care of that.
Indeed.
Let's find a safe place to dock. Douse the gallants and royals!
Oh, do me, Johnny Boker.
Call down the
Did
canoe.
not no stop
We'll
the
go to
singing.
fort. Find out what Adewale's doing there. Keep the Morgan close, Gist.
Aye, sir. I'll keep her close, and I'll keep her safe.
Good luck, Shay. I make my own luck. Master Kenway.
That's Grandmaster Kenway. I assume I still have to remain undetected. Nope, that's gone now. Cool. I mean, I will try to anyway, but still. Just takes a bit of pressure off.
Arrête, attends-moi.
I'm a tree.
Oh!
That was loud.
Reviens, espèce de lâche!
Are we done with this? What is that symbol? Do me, Johnny. Dead skinnable animal. Oh, okay. Looks like a bear, too. I missed the opportunity. Maybe they'll all come to it again. Hey, go see that bear again. They would have been barely surprised. Yes, Adrian, yes, they would have. Are you proud of yourself? Well, now I don't want to waste a grenade on just 2 people. Bugger. Okay. It's another bear. So this is a no stabbing zone. Locate Adewale here, this is going to be easy. He's on that ship. Okay, well, shit. I can't open that chest, apparently. Yes, it was me. Whew. Ow. What are you... Fucking hell. Oh, there is a guard right there looking this way.
So, the Templars sent their dog after me. Time to test your mettle, Jay.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bit of a jump.
He's getting away. If only he'd stand still and fight me.
Adewale is facing you on his own terms, picking the battlefield. And on his own ship, he is most at ease.
Find those martyrs, else we'll be swimming home tonight.
This river's getting uncomfortably narrow.
Close some speed. Some distance, rather.
Fire!
Well, that went well. I don't think I took mortar damage. Smooth sailing.
Wallace beached his ship!
A novel tactic?
He's saving his crew.
No. He's making a last stand. Let's not disappoint him. Follow him, Shay. I will try.
That Hatham reveal some time ago would have been a nice surprise had Ubisoft not spoiled Hatham's presence in the very first Rogue gameplay video they uploaded. Oops. I didn't see it. I didn't see that reveal.
Corner him.
It was still a big shock to me, the big Hatham reveal.
Stop! Let's have a word, George.
I don't wanna. I don't like words. Words are the devil's work. They're stalkers and I can't even kill them. Wish they brought back Hickey. Thomas Hickey? I don't like Hickey at all. In any way. I'm wondering if I should go around or through there. I'll probably go around. Having fun, boys?
Indeed. You will die as a traitor!
Hi! Thomas Hickey, the titty lover. With a beer in one hand and a titty in the other.
Forgive me, Adewale.
You dare beg forgiveness, child? Hell welcomes traitors like you.
Then I go there proudly, knowing I have done right.
It does not matter. Achilles already has what he needs.
I will kill every last man who defends him if I must. I cannot let him succeed.
You have become a monster, Shay.
You had your own DLC, now look at you.
Come.
Shay was like, how did you get in here? Hey! Wasn't there a don't get detected one as well? Or was that, like, part of the main objective and not an optional? I may have been imagining it. Wait, that was the whole sequence? Jesus Christ. Sequences are getting shorter and shorter. I'm losing my voice.
At this point, the war's not really over, but the French have lost their momentum in the colonies.
The Templars can now focus entirely on the assassins. They still have hundreds of men working for them in New York. Let us see what role Shay plays.
Final sequence time? Oh. I kinda don't want to do this yet then.
What is our progress on the precursor matter?
We are gathering ships and supplies, but it is difficult without a specific destination.
My men can help. I have enough to spare for a crew as well, Chevalier.
Hope has found a way to reproduce Master Franklin's experiment. We'll soon uncover the next
It's the
precursor
waifu.
site.
And you're confident you can do this?
I am a keen observer, Mentor. The device will be ready shortly.
Very good. Keep me apprised.
I've yet to find where Hope is hiding. And most criminals in New York report to her now. I better find the Grand Master.
Let's take down these headquarters. Hey, friend. Where is the gang leader? Probably that. Who the fuck? You. What the?
You can't slip away from us, you mangy dog! Your death! Clear shot! Don't have him ready to fire! Slipping away! Find him again!
Ah, one of them's running away. You suck. Oh, the only one's running. Oh, ow. Okay. Okay. This is kind of pissing me off. That was kind of bullshit how I got detected as well. Like, there was a fucking wall there. What is this, Assassin's Creed Unity? Jesus Christ. Hi.
Run to your death, Burke!
Kill him? There's a lot of shit in this place. Why isn't Greenwich complete? What am I missing in Greenwich? Oh. Okay. It's an interception mission for those who didn't catch it. Oops. Speaking of which, I'm going to do this and probably end the stream on that. Save the final sequence for tomorrow. Probably going to finish this game tomorrow. Very early on in the stream, and I have no idea what I'm going to do to fill out the rest of the stream. Suppose I'll look into replaying the DLC on Odyssey, see if that's possible, without replaying the entire game, because I really don't want to do that. And if it's possible, then we'll move on to that. It's only 2 episodes of The Fate of Atlantis. It's not going to be too bad. If not, then I don't know. Maybe I'll play Jedi Fallen Order for you guys. It's another one I've done on off stream already, but you know, it might just be fun. Oh, wrong button. Bye, pigeon. It's usually circle. I expected it to be circle. Maybe I could get Freedom Cry to work. I could just buy the although I don't know if my PC's up to streaming it and playing it from the PC. I would rather get the standalone version on PS4, but I don't have any money, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. This one's gonna be like right above me or something. Where the fuck are they? Are they moving? I don't know if they're moving or not. I can't fucking find this one assassin.
Will they ever stop picking on the weak?
Okay, this one's gonna have to wait.
This is a damn shame.
There's one. You suck, hey, Shay. Get the fuck out of my way. Reduce distance to target, but the assassin's all the way out here. I'm not gonna get them in time, I'm going back. Fuck off. I was convinced he was an assassin. I'm gonna lose my bonus for this one, but oh well. Oh, they're all on the roofs. Great. Did they get him? They got him. That was fucking lame.
Hope is hiding, and most criminals in New York report to her now. I better find the Grand Master.
Assassins have hoods? Yeah, on this one they just don't. They all wear those stupid tricorns. But then so does half the other fucking NPCs on this game, so... That's the first one I've failed. And it's really annoyed me because I just couldn't find that one guy.
Not everyone is born a warrior.
There you are.
Someone should help. Where are the guards when we need them?
I pity the victim. I'm not sure what that man wants.
Right in front of all the guards. Don't have time to deal with you people. Fuck off. There are a lot of guards here at the moment. Smoke bomb, escape! Haha! I hate that it's telling me to reduce my distance to my target when I'm just in a green zone. This is a fucking problem. How did...
Yet to find where Hope is hiding. And most criminals in New York report to her now. Let's find the Grand Master.
This one's kind of bullshit. This one's just a little bit shitty.
He was saved by a French officer. And he
It's hard to be brave in the face of such unfair odds.
I'm not sure what that man wants.
Come on. There we go. Okay, just tackle a random person, that's fine. I'm just running away with the rest of the crowd because I'm terrified of being killed. Oh, that one sucked.
We've yet to find where Hope is hiding.
That's going to happen
Most criminals
after
in New
every
York
little
report
thing
to
I
her
do,
now.
isn't it?
I better find the Grand Master.
Okay, well, before I go find the Grand Master, but doggy, there was a doggy. Where's the doggy? Where's the doggy? Doggy, there's a doggy over there. Hey yo, doggy, who's your good puppy? Who's your puppy? Who's your puppy face? Anyway, that is where I'm going to end it for today. I guess we're finishing this game tomorrow. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. I've got a lot of off-stream stuff to do, which I'm probably not going to get done before I stream this again tomorrow. But hey, I'm going to give it a good old try. Like I've said, I'll look into doing the DLC for for Odyssey again. If do it tomorrow and fill some time. I'll probably finish doing it tomorrow. Once I finish the game, probably pad out the rest of the stream with that. But I do want to find something else to play alongside Resident Evil 3. So it will either be Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Freedom Cry DLC for Assassin's Creed 4 if I can get it to work, or it will be Jedi Fallen Order. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that'll be it for now. Yeah, there is a stream tomorrow, obviously. I think the next day that I'm going to spend not streaming is probably Saturday, because I need to do some shopping, and I can't really do that and stream at the same time. So, you know, yeah. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for stopping by. We've had quite a few people in today. It's been really fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all again next time. Until then, take very, very good care of yourselves, and have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.